Yeah. Okay, can start now, Khenpo.
Okay. As I mentioned, always just to make our motivation. So according to that, the chapter we have started till now is whenever we start any kind of practice, any kind of teachings to receive, any kind of blessing, any kind of dharma activities, first thing we need two type of very important thing. That is the motivation and the action, or we can also say attitude and the conduct.
Okay. I think you can continue so that I think that wait, Khenpo, wait. I pause first.
So these two method is the important thing we have to concern, that whether we have a good motivation or the motivation or attitude. If we have attitude, what kind of attitude we need is, in sutra way, we have to make a vast attitude, which is called bodhicitta mind. And in Vajrayana way, we have to know that Vajrayana or Tantrayana way, that skillful attitude in Vajrayana way and vast attitude in the Sutra way. Should I continue?
Yeah.
So what is the difference of Sutra way and the Mantrayana way? That means in Sutra way of the attitude means mostly what we do, always we think of the sentient beings, not for yourself. That is called Mahayana way or Sutrayana way. Thekpa Khenpo, the Sutrayanas, Mahayanas way of attitude. And the Tantrayana way or Mantrayana way, the vast skillful Tantrayana or Mantrayana way is that what you're doing is everything should be the perfect. Everything should be the perfect. For example, the 5 perfection, the place where your teaching is going on, or maybe your practice going on, the teacher, the perfect teacher, like Guru Padma Sambhava, for example, and the surrounding, the perfect is Taka and Dakinis, and kind of Dharma perfect is the which can liberate from samsara in one time, in one life, in one body. And also the time perfect is not that sometimes we have a teaching, sometimes we don't have the teachings, and it's not that time kind of this degeneration. The always having the teachings that kind of non-stop. So this kind of imagination perfect, the 5 perfect should be get it in on the way of saying Tantrayanas, our vast skillful Mantrayanas way of attitude. So this is the difference. Can you got it? And people, any kind of.
Okay, so basically, any kind of this good deeds or practice or action, we need to come with two different motivation. Okay,
Yes.
one is the Sutra way, one is the Vajrayana or the Tantrayana way. All right, so the Sutra
Yes.
way is actually about the vast attitude, and it's also the vast attitude means that it's about bodhicitta mind. So, and then the Vajrayana way or Tantrayana way is actually the attitude which is called the secret Matrayana. So what's the difference between the Sutra and the Matrayana way is the Sutra way is actually we always have to think for the benefit of others. We always have to think of others for the benefit of others, not for ourselves, not being selfish. Right?
Yes.
That Tantrayana way is always like we have to follow
On
the
Mantrayana is on top of Sutrayana way. We have to add it extra. Sorry.
add extra. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, extra.
Mm.
Okay. So for the Mantrayana way or Tatrayana way, is actually like everything must be perfect. All right. On top of the
Yes.
Tatrayana, if everything must be perfect. So this comes with the 5 perfection. So the 5
Yes.
perfection is actually referring that we have to visualize that the guru who is teaching us the Dharma, okay, or doing the leading us for the whole session of puja is actually a perfect teacher, or the perfect teacher, we can also always visualize them as either Guru Padmasambhava or even
Yes.
Buddha Sakyamuni or
Yes.
all the lineage guru or whatever, right?
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes. Yes.
and then the other one is actually the we have to visualize all the people who are actually doing the action or listening to the Dharma with us, like all the what do you call that, Mahadeva, or all the angels and all the what do you call that, people from the heaven, or I don't know.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes. Yes.
right? And then
Yes. Yes.
the third one is actually about the venue. The venue, we are actually doing the action or listening to that Dharma practice or doing the action is actually in the Pure Land, right? For example, Pure Land as in like the first time when the Sakyamuni turning the wheel, the first turning wheel, right? Something like that.
Oh,
Correct.
yes.
Where is that's the
Yes.
venue. And then the fifth, another one, the fourth is actually that all the what do you call that, the time, there's a time, because there are few 5 perfection one is venue, one is time, one is guru, one is what all our
Surrounding.
companion, and then another one is actually our companion. One more is what
You
last
mean the Tempa Punsan Sopa? Do you mean the time already gone? Time?
time, venue,
Tempa, yeah,
guru,
venue. The when do you Punsan Tempa Punsan Ne Punsan Sopa? The place.
the
Ne
place,
Punsan Sopa.
venue
Tempa
is a
Punsan
place,
teacher
teacher, yes,
ne-
and then also and the
and the
companion,
Dharma,
dharma,
and the surrounding. What is
surrounding,
core? And
sub
last is, yeah, and the last one is time. So
time.
ne
Okay.
do Tempa Punsan Sopa, the teacher, the teacher perfection, the place, Tempa Punsan Sopa, Dharma, teacher perfection, Dharma perfection, place, surrounding perfection, place perfection, time perfection.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So on based on that kind of attitude, based on that kind of motivation, so we have to receive the teachings, we have to practice, so we have to do any kind of activities according this kind of attitude. So now for the present, we are here that especially when we receive the teachings now, there will be 2 type of conduct, 2 type of behavior, what we have to do, what we should not do. So what we should not do, we already have finished. Now we are in what we have to do. So inside the what we have to do, we are almost what we say is the behavior. So when you practice and when you receive the teachings, what kind of yourself have to visualize, what kind of dharma have to visualize, what kind of root teacher you have to visualize, what kind of practice we have to keep on going, and what will be the final result. So there will be the 4 type of, you got it. And not only that, and also there is the 6 parameters type of, when we receive the teachings, when we practice, we also have to include have to get imagination of 6 parameter also. So till last time we have been finishing, we have end our chapter that what kind of yourself practitioner have to visualize type of you are a sick person, you are a patient,
Yeah.
and the dharma you're doing practicing, you're receiving the teaching. Dharma should be the medicine which is very powerful medicine, and
Yeah.
the person, the teacher who you are, you believe the teacher should be the skillful doctor. And when you and the real practice have to how the doctor advice according to his advice or her advice, we have to hard work on that. So this four is the four perception, or in other way there is something um, I also don't know, how to pronounce in English also. Anyway, we can just say four perception. Is that
Four perception.
yeah. So this four perception. So till last time we finished four perception. Now we want to talk on the six paramita according to when you receive the teachings, when you practice the teaching practice. So in we have to include how to combine with the six paramita. Okay.
Mm.
So and okay, sorry. So this four that for sorry, the practitioner receiving the teachings, passion example, and the teacher doctor example, the dharma medicine example, and the hard work, the practice of how doctor advised you
Yeah.
to practice. So these four have to go so sincerely. But there is also the opinion of these four. So what we should not have such kind of negative thoughts. That is, there is also four examples. Okay, they says you never, some people or maybe some of the people, they use dharma as a business. Some people we use the rinpoches or root teachers as a business.
Mm.
You got it?
Yep.
Some teachers, yeah, some teachers, they give the teachings to get some money, to or to kind of any kind of, which is not reality, the which is not pure dharma. For
Yep.
example, the example is, you should not think that teacher is the type of the deer. Okay, some people think teacher is the type of deer. You got it?
I don't understand what you mean teacher as a type of deer.
Okay, so let's talk about I
Bait, a bait.
sorry,
That means a teacher is a bait, something like
something, we have thought their spiritual teacher were kind of deer, because the deer, from the deer we can get meat. If we sell this meat, we will get money. Hello, hello, hello.
Yes, I'm listening. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm,
No, just the four opposite of that four example, four perceptions opposite. What right now we we example imagine as a passion, and the teacher as a doctor, dharma as a medicine, and how we practice is the kind of hard work. But opposite of that, if you treat teacher as a kind of deer or lati, wait for a while. Lava is, what is that? Lava. Mm, also lava actually. Mm, muskdeer. What is that? Musk deer.
Musk deer. M-U-S-K. Musk.
Musk deer.
M-U-S-K. No, M-U-S-K.
deer.
Yeah, musk deer. Musk deer. I don't know, but I can Google and see.
Yeah. So if Musk deer, from Musk deer, we can get something very priceless,
Sure.
You got it?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I
Yeah,
know.
yeah. So if you think that teacher is, you think some people use that teacher as a marks dear,
Mm.
and the teaching is the kind of what we can get from the marks dear,
Uh,
and the practice what you do, you prepare, you try to kill that marks deer by the arrow, like a poison arrow, like a gun. This is the how you practice. Okay, it's the third
okay.
one.
Okay, Khenpo,
And
Khenpo, if you don't mind, I interrupt you for a while because I think Namdro might want to come in. Just hold on, Okay, Khenpo, continue.
okay, so example opposite example, which is negative, which is the what we say that the teacher example, you feel the teacher is kind of marks dear, and from the marks dear what we get is the type of dharma, and the practice of that you are doing what he say is the kind of the method of how to kill that marks deer is the practice, and finally you sell that marks deer's thing and you get so lots of money. That means main reason what it says is don't use don't use that teacher as a business. The main point is saying like that. Don't practice dharma as a business. You got it?
Okay, so teacher is a master, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Mm-hmm.
what is Dharma?
Dharma is the from the master we can get something that it is so expensive.
You mean the meat of the master?
Not meat actually. Let me say, huh?
Uh,
Mm, the secretion in back near navel of Max deer. What is that?
again.
The medicine. I will screenshot and send to you.
Yeah, okay.
你看你看.
Mm.
Because that one is the very powerful medicine. The James Valley.
James Webley, okay. Mass
James Valley.
secretion in back near navel of master. Okay, wait, I just James Webley, okay. James Webley, James Webley. No. Mass secretion in back near navel of master. Okay, secretion. Oh, I know lah. That means secretion in back near navel. Back near navel. Near of mass, yeah. I think I roughly know what it's already. It's a 射其附近带内分泌物. It's a kind of liquid, right? Or a hormone that actually released from the mass deer itself, right?
Yes. It is illegal. We cannot do that one actually. This business is illegal.
Oh, in where? In where is illegal? In
Bhutan. In
Oh.
Bhutan, in way of Himalayan part, this is illegal. We cannot.
Oh, I see.
And yeah, so the for example, actually in the positive way, yourself have to be a example of passion. But in this, yourself is the example of the hunter. And in the positive way, root teacher should be the example of the skillful doctor. But now you are your example of in negative way is root teacher is kind of the marks deer. And in that positive way, dharma should be the type of medicine. But right now you are treating the dharma is kind of that the marks deer's the thing. Okay. And the practice, you do the practice in the positive way, how your teacher advise you, according to that you have to practice. But in this negative way, you are trying to kill that monster. And how to kill? You use the gun, you use a poison arrow, and you try to kill. That means when you receive the teachings, if you don't have from your inner faith to the teacher, and if you're not receiving that one, or maybe you just want to, if I get the blessing from this Rinpoche, this teacher, I might be getting some, some, who knows, some people really use the Rinpoche's name and they get money and they build some other, their personal thing. Some they do like that. And some people, they will invite Rinpoches to get some fun. Am I right? That means it says that use dharma and use your guru as how you have to think of, not like to become a business part. Main point is saying like that.
Okay, not
You
become
got
a business. That means our main point is that don't use guru as a business in commercial, right?
Yes. That, and also the inner part. The main inner part should be from where you receive the teachings, from whose disciple you are. You should have a strong devotion, pure devotion to the guru, and never break the samaya from the guru. If you receive the teachings, if you practice under that one guru just to get some money, just to get some, satisfied in not the opposite of the pure dharma, that will lead you to go drag down to the lower realm. It will not become pure dharma. That's why, practice the dharma as how dharma is mentioned in the teachings. If you don't practice the dharma in the way of how dharma teach, it will more make you to drag down to the lower realm. You got it? What I mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is the main thing. Opposite of the four positive perception, four perceptions. Opposite of. Okay. Then now the second thing, how to apply the 6 parameter during your practice, during your receiving the teachings. Okay. 6 parameter. The place where you are going to receive the teachings, the place where you are going to practice, you should make so clean. I mean sorry. The where you receive the teachings for your root teacher, for your root guru, for your teacher, you should offer where to sit, good throne, good cushion, and offer some flowers, offer some what you have, outer kind of mandala, inner mandala, secret mandala. When you do practice in front of guru, we practice mandala, right? Mandala offering. So that says that if you offer to the teachers when you receive the teaching, that will be the part of generosity. Number 1 among the 6 parameter. Okay.
Yeah.
And the place where you practice, where you receive the teaching, should be so clean, and you yourself have to be so positive and positive mind without any negative. is the second among the 6 parameters. The second, the vow, discipline. Okay, the clean place and behave yourself. Your mind change to the bodhicitta mind and not to the negative thoughts is the second of the among the 6 parameter. And during your practice, sometimes you might be under the sun, sometimes you might be under the rain, sometimes some insects might bite you, some mosquito might be disturb you, but please be patient. This is the third of the passion, 6 parameter. Okay, you got it?
Yes, yes.
Dini, after that,
Sorry?
what do you practice? After that, what you practice? To whom you are receiving the teachings, that lama, that guru, or the dharma, or the in between your friends, you have to be so kind and faithful to the teachers and kind to the friends. That is the hard work. Okay, number
Hard
4.
work. Hard work.
Yes, hard work among the 6 parameter. Hard work. Then after that, never go your consciousness to the other business time in outer. Go out. Concentrate on what teachings giving. Concentrate on what you're practicing. This will be the meditation part of among the 6 parameter.
Okay.
Okay. The last, the prajaparamita, the wisdom part. To clear your doubt, and to satisfy yourself, try to ask the question to the teachers. Try to find what is the truth, what is the not truth. So for that, so you have to give some question. Oh, I feel this kind of doubt. What is the main point is that? What is the main reason is that? So this will be the 6th number of the prajaparamita. Got it? So
Yes.
that is when you practice, when you receive the teachings, you also have to combine with the 6 parameter, it says. Got it? Okay. Okay. Then after that, there is also other behavior that comes very commonly, that to whom you have to give your teachings, to whom should not give the teachings, the place where you have to practice, the place where shouldn't practice. So that is we can say that the other method of conduct, other method of practice, other method of behavior, we also can say. Okay, especially this is according to the Tantrayana, according to the Vajrayana. Do not teach or do not practice the place where there is no possible, where there is no no convenient. For example, like if someone don't believe as a if someone don't like the sound of Krodikalis, the Damaru sound, and you do not practice on that place. Or if you want to give some teachings, do not give teachings those who don't have respect on the teachings. Okay. Okay, number 1. Unless someone have disease that cannot get the sun or cannot get the rain, that people only can allow to cover up by the umbrella or a hat or some kind of protection. If not, do not cover up or do not get some kind of protection unless you are sick. When you receive the teachings, never wear the hat, never cover the umbrella, and never use any kind of protection if you are not sick. Okay. And during the teachings, do not carry the knife, weapons, right? Weapons.
Weapon, yes, correct.
Yeah. And also wrapping your head by the clothes. So these are those who are giving the teachings, or maybe who are the receiving the teachings. So this also the other method, other modes of conduct we should do and you should not do. That means it is saying that if someone is not respect to you, never give the teachings.
Yeah.
Okay, if the place is not the right place to practice, never practice on over there. Some our sessions I saw, they don't care what the people say, they just keep on doing. This is also, never think, never feel yourself comfortable, but our practice should be to feel other comfortable, not yourself. You got it? So unless you are sick, you can wear the hat, you can cover the umbrella, but if not, you should not. Okay. During the teachings, never handle the weapons, knife, and all those. Okay. And also the one of the sutra.
Hello.
Of the record.
Hello. How
Okay.
come?
Just for a moment. Just for a moment. Hello. Okay. So now during the teaching, receiving the teaching, during the practice, in the one of the history lifetime of the Buddhas, it says that always try to sit in the lower place. Got it? Take the lower seat in any time. And you got it?
Who take the lower seat? Who take the lower seat?
For example, one teacher is going to give the teachings. So some people think I am senior. I want to sit up there. Some people think I know better than him. I want to sit up. But in the Dharma, pure Dharma way, be humble always. For example, like teacher, I am a so teacher. If someone offer you low throne, I don't want to sit on that throne. I want to sit on the high throne. It is not good. This kind of attitude is not good. So always try to sit in the lower place. Don't try to jump high. And so you got it?
Yeah.
So if you sit always like that, that will build up your discipline, your behavior, your humbleness. Always good in good discipline. You will be so rich in discipline if you always have such kind of behavior. And in between friends, in between the people, in between the any kind of such we see, always try to look them in the smiling way, okay? And try to talk with the friends, with the students, with the teachings very politely. And whenever you receive the teachings, whenever you practice, we have to concentrate on that. Try to concentrate and what teaching is giving. Concentrate what you are practicing. And in the hall, when you practice, try not to speak with your friends in harsh word. It says. So these are all the discipline and behavior. If you are a good at practitioner in the Buddhism way, not only Buddhism way, in any kind of religion, I don't think the discipline should be so negative. Everything should be the positive. So that's why until now, so these are all if you are opposite of this kind of behavior, so we are not at good as a practitioner. We are not good at we are receiving the teachings. So all those behavior have to avoid. Kensong, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So next session, I think that's it for now.
Okay.
Again, Master Rinpoche is asking the question to me, so I have to keep on standby.
Oh, okay. Can.